Good evening, everybody. My name is Clayton, for those of you that don't know me. I'm very nervous at this moment. Hold on. Hey, I've done a lot of speeches before, and I've always seemed to mess up in some way. So I decided, okay, let me just go on the internet to assist me. And I found some really, really good stuff. And a couple of hours later, I realized, oh, hold on, I need to do a speech. Then I Googled failed speeches. And I found thousands and thousands of sites, but I had to pay for it, and I'm quite a cheapskate, so I wrote the speech anyway. So firstly, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. Your presence here is appreciated in celebrating this wonderful day with Charl and Rachelle. It's a bit of tongue twister sometimes for me. And dankie vir die drank, Charles. That's what did it, right?
That's what I was going to say.
Which means thank you for everything, Charl. It's greatly appreciated.
No, you said thank you for the booze.
And how wonderful everybody looks today. It's fantastic. Even the story that I heard from the maid of honor, the bottomless backside dress that you had, first of all. Good job. Charl, yeah, you look alright. Rachel, where's she gone? See, I'm messing up. Rachelle, you look absolutely wonderful today. The stress that you went through was not worth it because it's absolutely fantastic. I haven't seen Charl smiling so much today. He's been smiling since I saw him when I got here today. Yeah, straight. And I've known Charl since school, primary school. We slowly became friends, but because he was Afrikaans and I was English, it was a bit of a challenge. But due to similar interests and because he's a likable guy, we became good mates. Well, likable guys sometimes, yeah. And there's so many stories that we've had through, and all the memories that we've gone through. And there's a few there's actually a lot that I can talk about, but I was told my time's a bit short. So. The one that I do remember, we were at our other mate's wedding, which ended a bit earlier than expected. So we found ourselves at another bar close by. And we're having a couple of drinks and whatever. And then we realized, hold on, we don't have a lift home, guys. Okay, so let's try to get a taxi. Yeah, okay, taxi, no, you got to pay up, but you got to pay. I know you're all thinking, why didn't you get Uber? Well, Uber wasn't around then. Or was it? Wasn't. Okay, it wasn't around. Thanks. So just as after a few failed attempts, we decided, okay guys, we've got to walk, and it was about 30 kilometers. As we're about to start walking, here comes this utility vehicle, which what you guys call it, a ute. Ute. Comes down with these bright lights, but he had like 5 lights on top of his vehicle, and stops, and he gets out and he says, "Circular lift," which means, do you guys want a lift? We said, fantastic, that's awesome. So now everyone that really knows me gets really nervous when I get on the back of a ute because of it due to a life-threatening accident I had a couple of years ago. So we got on, and the whole time that we were driving, Charl did not let go of me. Grabbed me so tight sometimes I couldn't breathe. I said, "What? Hold on. I said, "No, but I get you, which means I got you, brother, I got you." That was one of many other times that Charl's helped me, and he's been there through the tough times and supported me and looked after me, which I'm sure that he's going to do with his new wife, Rachel. He's really going to. I'm very happy for you both. I wish you the best time together. I know you two are really good together, and from knowing you from just this past week, Rachelle. Right. May your love be modern enough to survive the times, yet old-fashioned enough to last forever.
Yeah.
No, Gillian.
Nailed it.
Evening, everyone.
Very closely.
You do not know my name. It's Gil Smith. I first met Charl back in 1997 when we were around 15 years old. Now, firstly, it can't be said enough how Rachelle looks absolutely amazing tonight. Together with a bridesmaid, or maid of honor. You guys have done an amazing job, and it's also great to see that Rachelle has such an amazing group of mates. Even though Charl has been living in Australia for most of his adult life, we've remained close friends regardless of the distance. We have been fortunate enough to visit from time to time, and even when back together, it feels like we're never apart. It never gets old recapping on our childhood and the stupid things that we managed to pull off. And those nights usually end up with more stupid things. Now, everyone knows Charl to be quite a smart, well-rounded, above average common sense individual. But believe it or not, he once tried to add an electrical power switch to a device by cutting the cord with a pair of stainless steel scissors while it was plugged in and switched on. Now this threw Charl a couple of meters while the next night laughed in darkness. Well, like the time we got home one night earlier this morning, and Charl took a bite of a piece of pizza. For me to look back at him with literally thousands of ants crawling all over his face. But he still had a drunken smile though. To one morning when I threw a dog biscuit to Charl to give to my dog, to look back at him eating it. Looking quite confused about the taste of the biscuit, but then just taking it anyway. But I think the funniest memory I have of Charl is when he came back to visit shortly after he left South Africa. He left his travel bag at my house, and I thought it would be hilarious to take his plane ticket. And not telling him. A couple of days before his flight, he came to me in a panic and he said his ticket's gone. Obviously, I played dumb, and I left because there was a couple of days left. And one night he came back home fuming because he went all the way to the airport to reprint his ticket to make sure that he can fly back to South Africa. Now, I couldn't get myself to actually tell him that I took his plane ticket. So a couple of years later, when I first visited Charl back in 2005, at the end of our holiday, when the taxi picked us up from Nance, I called Charl over from the car window and I handed him an envelope. As the taxi drove away in the early hours of the morning, we looked back at Charl standing in the middle of the road, realizing what I just handed him, and you've never seen a guy chase a taxi. But all that said, I feel honored standing here today saying a few words. Charl is one of the best human beings that I know. Always willing to give more than he takes. He always puts other people's interests in front of his own. And that's why I know he'll make a good, loving husband to Rachelle, as well as a father to little Lachlan. You are guys are truly in amazing hands. Charl, thank you for being the person that you are. And thank you for the endless, conditional love and friendship. I also want to thank you for bringing more awesome people into our lives, like you've always done. To Charl and Rachelle.
Just tap me on the shoulder and say good luck.
Go Nance!
Do this after him. Okay. Well, I've got a very short speech. I think we're taking up way too much time. Those girls were so good. We were like, we were all five of us standing there thinking, sheesh, we're not going to be, why don't we think of something awesome to do like that? Anyways, this morning wrote a little something, just little notes. Well, except for his folks and his sister, I think I'm the guy here that's known him the longest out of everyone.
You win.
We met in 1990, 7 years old, and swapping Samis out on the playfield, the school's playfield, and it carried on till about grade 11, and that's when he left for Australia. Anyways, yeah, just a couple things. Obviously, like I say, grade school, he was fantastic in athletics. Loved the athletics and all those things, always getting into mischief. running away from all sorts of things while throwing rocks at all sorts of places. Stupid drunken nights. But I just want to say, Charles, I love you very much, and thank you for all the years. We've had our ups and downs, and ma'am, you've found a good one, and same with you, and all of the best.
Cheers,
So,
thank you. Go, Migalakis.
So, I'm Michael. I was one of the lucky ones to get an invite from afar. I tried to think of something to say today to probably be a little bit off topic compared to what the rest of them would say. The only thing I could kind of think of was probably the most obvious of all, why we're all here today. Charl looked at Rachelle one day and said, that's the one for me. Rachelle looked at Charl one day and said, you'll be okay. I'll take it. Before I left home, I had a conversation with a colleague at work, and I was telling her that I'm coming to Australia for a wedding. And she asked me, well, the conversation eventually got to the point where she asked me, do you think you could ever be ready for marriage? And I thought, well, actually I have no clue. But I also thought that's a really good question. So I thought, well, what's the least you could do? The least you could do is probably look across the dinner table at your chosen person and say, on those days when you've had enough of life, when you're battered and bruised to the bone, where you need someone else to carry the torch for you, that other person's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, don't worry, I got this. And I think knowing Charl as long as I have, Rachelle, you've definitely found your man for the job.
Oh, he's got this.
Yay!
Very, very briefly, and having the absolute pleasure of getting to know Rachelle over the last week, Charl got two things. A, he got very lucky. B, he also got a woman that is way up and way able for the job. I don't think there's anything more that you guys can do to be ready for today. You've done all you can. I'm just going to say there's probably only one more kind of point I'd like to add. To quote Jack, the Yiddish word for life is l'chaim. And it not only means life in the literal sense, it also means life in the sense of everything that's amazing about life. Life can be an amazing, wonderful thing if you want it to be. And yes. It's up to you guys to make it worthwhile. I don't doubt for a second that you guys will. And if you do, between the two of you and Lachlan, the only thing you have else to do is to look forward to what's in front of you. And I think it's going to be an amazing, long, very, very long, blissful lifetime.
Yay!
Hi all, I'm Nick, for those of you that know. Charl has been one of my longest standing friends, one of my best friends, the best friend that I can ever imagine for. Was the best man at my wedding and remains to be the best man. Charl and I first met at a massive microscopic war, I think you could call it that. We went to a bilingual school, which is English and Afrikaans, and for whatever reason there was a fight broke out on the playground during break time, and there was a guy called Arnu that Charl and I shared a big hatred for. And I was fighting Arnu, and Charl was sitting next to me, and I blitzed this guy. And when I hit him, which blitz him is hit him, he screamed like a girl. Charl and I looked at each other and we couldn't stop laughing. I think it was just from that moment on, it was an instant shining that we took to each other, and we grew our friendship from there. We formed a very, very tight bunch, as I'm sure you guys can see, all the guys that are standing here have been friends of Charles, friends of ours, for a very, very, very long time, and I think it's unfounded in life that you actually find a group of mates that stand so close together. Although we are all from different walks of life, we've got our own ventures, we've got our own things going on for ourselves now. Every time we get together, we remain to be the tight 5 and the tight 6, because there was a late entry. But we love him nonetheless. So, all through the times, we've been through the good, the bad, the ugly, all of which I'd love to share, but I'm cautious of time. One thing I would like to share is this pretty stupid moment, and we did some crazy stuff. I went to school in Zimbabwe, which is just north of South Africa, and we used to party out in a place called Pretoria, in Hatfield, and we had far too much to drink, ran out of money, but we fancied another one before we drove home.
As we do. As we do.
So what I had in my pocket was a
One for the road, whatever.
$20-some note,
Then you drive like
right,
crazy.
which is
$50.
pretty similar to about a
Is that
50
not
rand
true?
note or whatever it was at the time. It's probably equivalent to about 20 Australian cents. So I geared Charl up and I said, look, this is what I'm going to do. Crumpled up a bit of the Zimbabwe's in my pocket. I said to him, as soon as the barman gives us his drinks, you down him and we run. So I ordered 2 double brandies and cokes. Barman gave it to us. I threw the crumpled up money at the bouncer, or at the barman, and we ran. The bar was upstairs. We were both so blind. We both fell down the stairs. I got my finger broken. The bouncer didn't even. They didn't even bother. They just and they just thought, good on them, let him go. We had such a good time, and they just let us go away because they just saw us coming from a mile away. There's been some tough times too that I've shared with Charl emotionally. Throughout my life, throughout his life, and I think I can safely say that we've been a pillar of strength for each other in those times, and I commend him for being there. Although we were as thick as thieves, we were always together, and so much so, we spent a lot of time together in our younger childhood that my dad actually refers to him as his second son. Before I came out, he just sent his blessing to both of you and wishes you well on your new venture. Charl and I have always enjoyed the finer things in life and have always aimed to the highest of levels. I truly can say that I am so proud of what that man has achieved in his life since he's been here in Australia, and I'm really, really grateful for all of you people and in this land to have given them the opportunity to strive for what they've achieved, and hats off. Rachelle, I've only known you a very, very short while, but already I know that you are one very, very special person, and I can honestly say you are the most welcoming, most caring and kindest people I know. Thank you so much for letting me bend your ear in the last few days. It's been really tough. You have an amazing son, and Charl loves him to bits. And I have no doubt that you will, all three of you, will be the most amazing team forever and evermore. And if the bond between Charl and Lachlan is just half of what the bond is between senior and junior, you're on to a winner. I love you both and will hold you always close to my heart. And I wish you all the happiness and joy throughout your marriage. And I just want you to know that there will be good times, there will be rough times, and there will be smooth times. And you must never, ever, ever stop loving each other. And you put each other first. A guy once told me at my 21st birthday,
Oh.
Nah, Nick, don't do it.
your attitude,
Here it comes.
your attitude will determine your altitude. That was the whole speech.
Perfect.
And I want to leave with Rachelle. You cannot find a better man.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, Charl and Rachelle, appreciate it immensely. All right, and I think it's time for the sister of where is she? There she is, the gorgeous Brittany. Coming up, Brittany, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. The sister of the bride.